Welcome or welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me if you're new. Thank you so much for joining me if you are not new. Today we're going to do some Madam Glam PR. They've come out with some new mini gels and I can't wait to show you what shades I got. I was just showing you the social information and a few little particulars about the company. They are vegan, cruelty-free, they are palm oil free, they are 21 chemical free, and they are HEMA free. Now, these are some of their minis. So basically what it means is it's just some of their regular shades in miniature size. These are perfect for like somebody that just wants like to try them out, like a shade out, but you don't want to buy a full-size bottle. Or if you're a do-it-yourselfer and you don't think that you're going to use a full-size bottle, this is also a fantastic option. A lot of the times, personally, when I buy those gel polish kits off of Amazon, I like the little bottles because I end up using them for my nail art instead of going through the larger bottles of the colors I have, unless I absolutely want to use one of the full-size bottles that I have. But I think these are just super convenient. They're travel size, and I think overall it's just a great idea that they came up with to have some of their best shades as minis. So the first shade that I did show you is a no wipe top coat that actually has some chunky mylar flecks of gold in it, as well as some finer glitters in the top coat. You'll see a little bit later on what I mean by that. And then you also saw the gold shade, which is absolutely beautiful and just packed with super fine glitter. Here is also one of my, I'm pretty sure it's my favorite shade from this group that I got this time. And I wanted to show you under the flash, even though it does it absolutely no justice because it's just absolutely stunning. It has some little fine glitters in it that are actually kind of reflective, I think. And then it also has some of the like I always forget the word for this, but like the AB glitters. I know that's not what you call them, but how they have like that purple to pink shift. Holographic, they're holographic glitters, guys. And then the final shade that you saw was the, I got a like super bright white, and then there's also that stunning royal blue. So I'm just gonna go ahead and let you guys take a look at the swatches. Here, I was just playing around with the top coat just because personally that is how I would apply it. I would, you know, maneuver the top coat around to get the pieces where I wanted them. And I also wanted to give you a really up close look at all of the super fine glitters that are in it as well. So I'll be back after the swatches, and then we're gonna go ahead and get into our nail art for today. And here I just wanted to give you a much better look at that beautiful blue glitter shade. I was absolutely in awe of it. I absolutely loved this glitter gel. And here are all 5 of the shades that I chose for today's nail set. I really enjoyed the glitters as well as the bright white and the blue. I feel like these are great transition shades. And they definitely would have been perfect for like a winter wonderland set. But these are the ones that I chose, and today we're going to go ahead and do a nice, in my opinion, like when I was doing this nail set, I was giving myself like winter into spring vibes. You'll see, I think, what I'm talking about a little bit later on, or maybe you won't, but it was just kind of like the feeling that I was getting while I was doing these nails. So for the ring finger and the thumb, I did want to do an ombre with the white and the blue. The ring finger did not really turn out how I wanted, but the thumb definitely came out much better. I put way too thick of a first layer of gel polish, so I've noticed when I do ombres, it's a lot easier to get the desired result if I do a thin layer of each color that I'm ombre them together, and then cure them and do a second coat on top. But this time I ended up putting way too much gel down, so I did have a little bit of a hard time on the ring finger getting them to ombre together, although I do really like the way that it came out looking. It's just not quite how I wanted it to be. The thumb is definitely much closer, but you know, I still really do like the way that they came out, and it was no fault of the gels. It's just I wasn't doing a very good job ombreing them together. So I did put down my white layer and my blue layer, and I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my ombre brush. Another thing that I forgot to do this time was also dampen the ombre brush with a little bit of top coat. So I did have a little bit of a hard time you know, like swiping the colors together. I just find that when I'm doing an ombre, using a little bit of top coat on the brush definitely helps with the application. Honestly, I feel that way with anytime I'm doing nail art using a brush. Having a little bit of top coat on your bristles when you're picking up your colors, I don't know, for me it helps the application process. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna ombre these together, and then I'm going to complete the ombre off. What the ring finger was looking like before I cured. I definitely made a huge mess on my cuticle, so I did have to go in with a lint-free wipe and clean that. So I also ended up doing the thumb off camera, and in my opinion the thumb looks a lot better because the white is still distinguishable. I did also put a peel off base coat underneath a base coat layer before applying the colored gels, just because I am in need of a fill, but I want to take down like most of the acrylic and start over. But I haven't gotten around to yet. I owe a couple of videos for various things, and I have like a couple of personal projects that I'm working on, so I was just trying to get a bunch of content out at once. So I did put down the peel off base coat underneath a cured layer of regular base coat, just so I would be able to peel off this gel polish when I was done. I'm definitely gonna have a video very near in the future about the different ways that I personally use peel off base coat, so definitely keep an eye out for that if that is something that you would be interested in. So for the pinky and the index finger, I did end up doing, the pinky and the middle finger, I did end up doing the same exact thing. I just did it differently. For the pinky, I ended up going in with the blue shade, and while it was still wet, I went in with the gold on top of it. I was just kind of curious what would happen with the glitter if I did that, and nothing really happened. It kind of gave it like a watered down effect to the glitter, so you will see a little bit later I did end up darkening that up just so that the glitter could really have a chance to shine. Going into the index finger, I had no idea what I was going to do, but I did know that I wanted to incorporate the white some more. But I did end up switching that up. But here's just the application process for the white. And in my opinion, I think that it looked like this white is very, very bright, and it's very, very pigmented. This is definitely a one coat white, especially if you have like a darker background underneath like I did. I have the ombre and the like the purple marble from like 4 sets ago underneath these, so the white definitely does cover it. And I did end up just taking the little bit of leftover that was on the ombre brush and mixing that with the white and just kind of feathering it together until you got the light blue color that you saw here. And I am now going in with the glitter, and I'm just gonna go over that nail. I did do 3 coats to achieve the look that I was going for, and this glitter is definitely my favorite from this little group that I got this time. I'm really sorry about how quick this voiceover and this video is going. I did want to highlight each and every step of the process, which I definitely think that I did. But I'm also trying to like catch up on everything at once, and that's, you know, that's totally my fault. But you know, I just wanted to apologize that the voiceover is going so fast. Normally I try to take a little bit more time to thoroughly explain, but as of right now, I was just trying to get my point across and showcase these colors, and, you know, do it in as quick a way as possible without like taking too much out of the video. So here is where I went in on the pinky, and I did darken up the gold. And then after I'm done doing that, I did go back into the middle finger, and I did pretty much do the same exact leaf design that I did on the pinky. If you are interested in anything that you saw today, the ombre brush or any of the 5 mini gels, please go ahead and check my description box below, as well as on the screen here for my 30% off coupon code with Madam Glam. The coupon code is KatieCatNails 30_1, and you can use that on their website to get 30% taken off of your total order. I keep forgetting to actually like physically say it in my videos lately, but I have been putting the code up on the screen, but I did just want to make sure that this time I really like said it, because I don't know why I have just been forgetting lately. So the last thing that I did for this nail set was I took the touch of gold glittering top coat, and I did want to just put that over the ombre. I think that it was the perfect touch to finish off this nail set, and as you can see here, you can definitely see the really teeny tiny like gold glitter particles that are mixed in with it as well. I think that it is an absolutely stunning top coat. I really love the effect that it gave to my ombre. And me, I just kind of like maneuvered the little pieces around a little bit extra. And this is the finished look. Again, sorry that this video was not as put together as mine usually are, but I just wanted to make sure that I got this video done soon. Thank you so much to Madam Glam for sending me these beautiful shades. Once again, I love every single one of them. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope that if you enjoyed my video, you'll like and subscribe, and join me for more next time.